Hello, welcome to Widespread Luck Tarot. I was thinking today about how we're about halfway through the summer, and while we still have a little bit of summer left, maybe we might want to be thinking about what our focus should be. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards and then clarify a little bit with the tarot. This is probably going to be a little bit shorter reading than what I usually do, but I just wanted to check in with all of the signs and give a little bit of guidance for where your focus should be to put you in a great place for going into the fall. So I'm going to start with the Sacred Creators Oracle, move into the Sacred Traveler Oracle, and then pull some tarot. We got all kinds of cards wanting to come out. Let's go ahead and finishing pulling this deck. I pre-shuffle all these decks before so that you don't have to hear all of the shuffle noises. So, lots of cards there too. So let's see what messages we have for Aquarius. Okay. So these are the first. Overwrite your intuition. I think that this, particularly for Aquarius, which is such a intellectual and rational sign, this may be something that you struggle with. So overrate your intuition. We have limitations inspire innovations. And the handful of cards that came out. We also have Welcome the Divine Masculine. So you may need to be, really accessing your Divine Masculine. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. What's your honest truth is at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna make space for these over here since there were so many of them. So, laughter is very healing. I do have to say I'm quite a giggler myself. So, fill your cup with sacred giggles. Use that healing energy to unstick the stuck, whatever you've been stuck on lately, whatever you've been trying to move past. Now's the time. Celebrate your wins. Don't get so focused on what you're stuck on that you don't celebrate the wins along the way. Let's see if I can kind of shift these so they're a little more direct for the camera. And make a mission statement for your soul. I think this is a great card because you want to know what direction you're going in, right? You want to focus your energy right now. And so I think that you can really do that if maybe some journaling is useful for you. However, you kind of, sometimes writing it really makes it concrete. I think very often we don't really think about what, like, our desires, our goals, in the same way that we would a mission statement, like for an organization. But it's hard to achieve your goals if you haven't verbalized them. So I think that, that's very important. So in terms of the welcoming the divine masculine, we're talking about passion, creativity, providing care for others, that warrior soul, being a gifted leader, stability, and friendly and positive competition. We don't want that toxic competition. We want the divine, the things that challenge us and move us forward, right? So this is very much fire energy. You kind of want, I think, to light a fire under yourself in order to unstick the stuck, and realize that by innovating along the way, you're going to be able to overcome those limitations. Okay. So let's pull from the Sacred Traveler Oracle. What messages do we have for Aquarius for the rest of the summer? What does Aquarius's focus need to be for the rest of the summer? Angel, spirits, guides. You're just getting all of the cards today. There were several that just popped out. Okay, so at the base of the deck, we have simplify your life. If things have gotten too complicated, then it's time to simplify, okay? The cards that came out for you are you are cherished by the angels. Get ready for new horizons. You are exactly where you need to be. And all is possible. So if you have been, you may have been traveling recently. You may have been, if so, make sure you are traveling lightly, right? If you've got travel coming up, you may be going to faraway places. This also could be not just physical travel, but emotional, spiritual, intellectual travel. You could have been learning new things. You could be starting a new job, or starting school, doing those kinds of things as well. Remember that you have protection around you. The universe is guiding you through these things, through your travels, is helping you to find your path. You are exactly, while you may feel like it's unknown, someone's always been there before, okay? So pay attention to the messages, the signs, trust your intuition as you move forward so that you can make what seems impossible become possible for you. And I'm going to pull some messages from the tarot and see what comes out for you. Messages for Aquarius. Okay. We'll go ahead and drop those. Messages for Aquarius. Okay, let's see what these were. We have Dawn of Swords, reflection and diligence. Okay. We also have the Spirit of Swords, eagerness and tenacity, and the Queen of Swords, self-reliant and perceptive. So this is a new deck that I just got, and I'm not sure exactly how it defines the different court cards. So I'm gonna look that up real quick for you. But I will say, in terms of the Queen of Swords, this is a card of self-reliance and being really perceptive of your reality. She is in some ways, welcoming the divine masculine. She is in some ways the divine feminine counterpart. Not quite. The empress is really the divine feminine, but in some ways this is the feminine counterpart. She is going to know intuitively what needs to happen, very perceptive, and you're going to want to trust that intuition here with the Queen of Swords. And as you're starting to any kind of new path, new horizons, you also want to make sure that you are thinking about, making sure that you have reflected on what you're trying to do, what your focus is, and be diligent towards that direction. You also are going to need to express some eagerness and tenacity. I think that I think that you're really going to find that these characteristics, and this is all swords energy too, Aquarius, which is your energy here. So you're starting a new thing, and you're finding your path, but it's your path. This is all air energy. This is all swords energy. So you want to make sure that you are really focused on what serves you best along the way. So the Dawn of Swords is going to be your page. So this is new messages. This is fertile ground. And then the Spirit of Swords is like your knight. So this is, rushing in, eagerness, wanting to, new messages coming through. So you may not know what this new horizon is that you're going to be moving towards, but as that new message comes through, you'll know it, and it's going to lead to something that is going to help you unstick the stuck, I think, really and truly. And at the base of the pack, we also have the Ace of Swords. So this is a breakthrough and mental focus. So, as you move forward through the rest of the summer, I think focusing on these things, preparing yourself for this new beginning, is going to be very important. Really get in touch with yourself and your energy. So I hope that this has resonated for you. If it didn't, please check out your other placements in your natal chart, your sun, moon, and rising signs. And those videos will be going up shortly. And I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, and subscribe.